Hello, future engineers. In this video, we are going to do all the setup to run our analysis for this house. Now, in order to do this analysis, there's a couple things that we need to do. The first thing that we need are actual areas to all of our spaces. So we need to label our bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen, and dining room. The analysis uses that information, and you'll see what I mean in a little bit. But yeah, let's first do that. So what we have to do is we're going to go over into architecture, and we have a room separator. We're going to draw in these two lines right here that separate out our rooms. They're really easily placed. So we are going to hit our room separator, and it goes from the end point over here to the end point across right here. Then the next one is from the center, and it divides out right here so that we have our dining room and our kitchen. So this is a nice little open floor plan besides the bedroom and bathroom, so it's a little space, We're going to use our room tool now to plop in our rooms in each of these. You can quickly place all of those. We do not need one in the closet. And you can see that they are all titled room. If you so choose, you can go through and change the name of all of them. They are continuously numbered off of the rooms that I have over here as well. So that is one of the first steps to actually having this set up. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to go up to this little drop-down menu, room and area. When we do our analysis, we're not just taking our area of our rooms into account, how much heat is lost or gained inside of that. We're also taking into account the volume, so how tall our rooms are as well. So we need to go to room and area, and then our room and area computations. By default, this is going to be checked to areas only, but we need to check areas and volumes. That's going to be really important for our analysis, so make sure that you hit that OK. So our first thing was separating the rooms. Our second thing was adding the rooms. Our third thing was making sure that we have areas and volumes checked. Cool. So now let's go over to our Analyze tab. This is where we are going to actually conduct our analysis. So right here, I'm actually going to delete my energy model first because I already have one practicing this out. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to set a location. This is going to be really fun. We can search up any location that we want. This one, I can't remember where I had set this before. The default is in Boston, so it might be still in Boston, but we can change this. And for example, I'm going to throw in Lincolnshire, Illinois, and I'm going to use a weather station that is only 5.6 miles away from Lincolnshire and use that. So now we have all of our weather information as well as the path of the sun based on our location. So we have now been plopped into Lincolnshire, Illinois, and we have a little bit more information about it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, sweet. So now we have all these rooms, going through the checklist. Room separator, added the rooms, set our computations to both area and volume, and now we have set our location as well. Cool. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to go into our energy settings. And for our mode right here, for energy analytical model, we are going to use our computational masses and building elements. Perfect. That should be set by default. If not, that's what we got. Our ground plane is our level 1. Cool. Project phase is the new construction. Now when we go down over here, we want to hit our advanced options. This is going to allow us to change some of the information about this. So we're doing a single family home. So you can see there's a lot of different models here. Why this is important is that all of these have different use cases. Single family home, people usually live in those year round all the time. Town hall may not be in session all the time. Sports arenas, they may only be used when the team is in season, maybe not. But especially something like office buildings are not typically used on the weekends, or they only have operational hours from like 5 a.m. to like 10 at night. That's like their standard when the lights would be on, not necessarily when people are working in it. But yeah, we're going to choose single family. We're going to do 24/7. Our HVAC system, just leave it as default. If we had more information, we would change that. But again, we're not really looking to analyze the HVAC system. We're just looking to see how great our walls are. Cool. export category, we're going to use rooms, which is why we had to set up all these rooms. And then our computational types, we're going to hit edit right over here. This is just to show these are what we are going to actually use for those masses, our lightweight construction, all these different installations. We actually didn't need to go in there. The big thing though is we have to check detailed elements. This is going to grab the actual elements for our building itself. Otherwise it would throw in generic ones based on these standards right here, what our roof, exterior walls, and we would override those if we wanted to use them, but we want to grab our building elements. If we don't get that, we're gonna have our detailed elements unchecked. We want to check that, so make sure that is checked. We can hit OK, OK, and now we can create an energy model, and then we'll create a new energy model. And you can see now we have this nice divided out area, and you can see we now have different spaces. We have this space over here, that's our kitchen, this space is our dining room, this space is our living room, and then we have our bathroom and our bedroom. All of them are separate spaces that we are able to do analysis on particular rooms if we so choose. But yeah, now the next thing that we want to do is we just want to hit generate, and we are going to update our analytical energy model. Because I already have one, you could use the existing one because you haven't created one yet, or you just created a new one. So we're gonna hit update. And the cool thing about this is that this is actually processed in the cloud. So you now will get an email that your process is all done, and you can actually check out the analytical model when it's actually finished. You can do that by hitting our insights button. Oh, not our, where's optimize. And that's gonna bring up our Autodesk 360. You have to make sure that you're signed into it. You can see I have a previous analytical model here, and now it is doing my analysis in process. It's in progress right there. Cool. So that's a quick tutorial on not only setting up the analytical model, but actually completing the analytical model. Our next one, we're going to design our own walls, and we are going to compare some of the differences between how our walls did and how the generic walls did. Cool. That is it. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.